What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning, yet again, Anthony Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua admits he feels tired, battered, and bruised for the Helenius clash. The two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua has revealed that he is feeling the effects of his training camp as he prepares to take on Robert Helenius. AJ's previous opponent, Dillian Whyte, of course, failed the drug test upon and stepped up Helenius, who was boxing in a Finnish tournament, and so he is ready to go. And Joshua said, "I feel tired, battered, and bruised, and I feel that I train hard, which means I can fight hard. My hand being raised is the most important thing. Rather than looking at anything else, there's always a carrot that's being dangled in front of us. But it's been like that forever, and I think that young athletes should always focus on what they have in front of them. Like myself, I am a young athlete and a veteran as well now. I've been around late replacements. This is the third time this has happened, and I just need to get my hand raised, get in there, and do the job." Those are the words of Anthony Joshua, and let me counterpunch. Well, the first thing I want to know is, battered, bruised. That sounds like and looks like what we witnessed in 2019 when Joshua showed up at interviews with bruises and scars and shit all over his face. Okay? And what happened with that? As soon as he got caught with one good shot from Andy Ruiz, this dude, legs were stiff, and we didn't know what was wrong with him. That's not a good sign hearing AJ talking about he's battered and bruised. Okay, that's not a good sign at all. I don't like to hear stuff like that because he's saying, well, if I trained hard and I'm feeling the effects, that means, I'll fight hard. No, it doesn't. That means that means more than likely you're injured or you're impaired in some type of way and you can't fight the way you should fight because you are injured or impaired or damaged. So yeah, it doesn't look good. Of course, I didn't see him busted up like he was in 19. So that's a good sign. You know what I mean? Because those rumors got out that Joey DeWaco put his ass out. Okay? Took him down and knocked him out. So a lot of people had said that before that fight started. Okay? Not AJ. Okay? The people in the boxing circles that knew the ins and outs. People talk. People always going to talk. You think those people won't say nothing to nobody? Yeah, they're going to say something. How the hell you think it got out? Somebody talked. Okay? But him saying, "Hey, I feel battered and bruised." Oh man, that's not good. And winning is the most important thing if he is battered and bruised. But my last video, he was talking about he needed a knockout. Well, that's what he felt he needed against Andy Ruiz, and look what happened with that shit. Okay, and him trying to rush Andy Ruiz out just because he dropped him. He's like, "Okay, I dropped this guy, open sesame. Okay, come on, let's walk through that door. Let's walk through that door," and boom, no, you're not. He's walking through your door. And I just don't agree with the analogy of I feel tired, battered, and bruised, and I feel that I train hard, which means I can fight hard. No. You know what I mean? Maybe hopefully his condition is good, but what does that really mean? That means that you can take more punches? That means you can throw more punches? I mean, I don't really know what that means. Like, I can fight hard. Okay. Well, this is all things based on what AJ's saying. We have to see in the ring. Bottom line. We have to see how hard that he can fight because he trained hard. Because the first thing he said, "I'm tired. I feel tired, battered, and bruised." Now that just means, hey, this is a testimony of how much I've trained. You could say that, but then based on how he worded it, it didn't sound right to me. It didn't really sound that promising. It sounds like, hey, this may be a hint that I may be injured, and I don't want to tell you guys that I'm injured. I just want to tell you I had a tough training camp. But don't worry, I've trained hard. That means I can fight hard. So, you know what we have to say about that, people? We'll see. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of AJ stating that he feels tired, battered, and bruised for the Hellenius Clash / White Clash. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.